I was in college. There was it turns out there was a club out there that was a long fist club, and and as it worked out, it was like my teacher's teacher, it's like older brother that was teaching. Like he was like the main old guy. That he was and like all of his students were training at this college. It was really very surreal because like I was in a rock climbing club, and they were like, "Oh, Matt, you do kung fu, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever," you know. And they're like, "Yeah, well, you should go and check this out." I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, no problem," you know. So I went to go check it out, and I'm like, "Wow, this is long fist." I'm like, "How odd is that?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, you've done, what have you done?" I'm like, "I've actually done Northern Shaolin long fist." They're like, "Oh, show us what you know." I'm like, "Okay," so I did a form. They're like, "That's all you know?" I'm like, "No, I know more." They're like, "Okay, so show us." So I had to show them every form I knew.
Wow.
It was like 6 forms at the time, and so I did them. And they go, "Oh, it's not bad, not bad." And then they showed me how to do it their way.
Their way.
Yeah, so it was a lot different because there's the long fist you see here is like you'll see from Yang Jingming. From our lineage, there's Nelson So, and then their teacher, who was I can't remember his name, but he was the grandmaster here, but his older brother was a guy I met out there, which was Zhang Changgun, and all his students.
Zhang Changgun?
Yeah, Zhang Changgun. Yeah, he died like 2005, 2006. But yeah, nice man. He was the guy you'd always see him on the side smoking cigarettes. He'd be like, okay. He had like, I mean, over there were like at least four to six teachers on a day-to-day. And we were training. It was like it was twice a week at in the school itself, and then they do like some weekends. They do it this like huge open like park. It looked like, and when I say park, you think about a park here versus a park there, but the park over there was like this huge, looking like a palace kind of ground. I don't know if I have any video of myself doing it there, but it was like really crazy. Imagine like 100 people going son. You're like,
wow.
Like you felt really cool. You're like, oh, I'm in a fucking movie.
That's cool, man. That's great. Where did you originally learn then long fist?
Here, James Chin taught me. I learned from. That's where I started. I started learning from Chin and with what do you call it? Long fist and Swai Jiao.
Oh wow!
When I was about 15, so.
You're lucky, man.
It was very random. I mean, what were the odds of finding two fairly obscure arts in the middle of Fresh Meadows, Queens?
Wow.
So and I was very lucky. He introduced me to other people, and then I learned a lot of other styles, but I kept with long fist. And when I went out to Taiwan, I felt like I really learned it. Like whatever I thought I knew before was totally different. All the way they do their body mechanics, their flow, it really changed my game. So.